Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode or chapter of RWBY Volume 6, which is on chapter or episode 12. Now, this episode or chapter was alright, pretty simple, very short obviously, but it looks like to me next episode might bring out the finale, but the way how it ended in this episode, but it just all depends. I don't know. So if anything else, let's just get this started. Well, let's start with the first part. That Ruby and her team are gathering together and then trying to figure out a strategy how to fight Cordovan or Maria's freaking enemy. But apparently they tried to do this one tactic where her missile launchers are out and then they can blow a freaking hole in it. But apparently Ruby tries to do that with the airplane, and it looks like to me like Cordovan or whatever that lady's name, which I don't even bother remembering honestly. What you may call it? Sees through their tactic and shot down the plane. We had to that Ruby decides to confront the big robot herself, and she, on the other hand, gives Ruby one chance to surrender and get ready for punishment. But Ruby says, "No, you don't understand, all right? We use our power to protect people while you just have your own power and look down on others. Please give us one chance to talk this out. We didn't want to steal from you, but we had no other choice. You just become like this and that. I don't know what the situation is, but blah, blah, blah." But apparently she says she has enough talk, but she tries to fire at Ruby. Ruby takes one of the biggest crazy risks by going inside the cannon and launch a bullet in there and ends up affecting the cannon with ice and earth powers, which made it very heavy for Cordovan to even use the weapon on. And pretty much that came out pretty well. Not too bad on Ruby's part. She had a lot of guts to do that. And thanks to Weiss and Crow, they save her from landing hard. And the other part of the episode shows Yang and Blake up against Adam. And we see to it that Adam does tell Yang she made a promise to me too. You do understand that, right? She promised that she'd be by my side forever, and look how far she's kept it. She broke it into pieces and left me on my own. And of course, we see to it that Yang asked Adam a question like, did she made a promise to you or the person that you were pretending to be? Pretty much that we see to it that Blake tells Adam it was more the reason why I broke it off with you. It's not because you weren't good enough. It was more than just that. But Adam goes like, you know what? You made your choice and I made mine. And we see to it that Blake and Yang does gain somewhat of an advantage against Adam because it was 2-on-1. And however, it's not really getting anywhere right now. But we see to it that Yang became a little bit more smart even after Adam managed to separate Blake from Yang. And we see to it that Adam calls Yang a coward or something for being the same as Blake, but apparently that does not bother Yang at all, and Yang first time uses her semblance on Adam, but this time to catch his sword and punch him real hard away and depleted his aura, but that depleted Yang's. We see to it that Yang therefore decides to throw his sword over the waterfall, which really upsets Adam, knowing that he has no weapon. We have to it that he tries to go after it, but obviously that's not going to happen. And Yang ambushes him head on. And we see to it that Adam tries to go after Blake's weapon, but apparently we see to it that Blake and Yang work together and used while Yang used one broken part of Blake's blade weapon, while Blake used the other broken part of her weapon, and they both stab Adam fatally. And we see to it that Adam says, "Oh," and that's it, realizing that there's a reason why he lost or something else, and therefore he walks towards the waterfall, and then he ends up falling into the water, obviously. And we see to it that Blake mourns and cries in pain after what she has done, and I can't blame her. I mean, I'm pretty sure Adam was an important figure in Blake's life, but apparently, he was a monster inside that could not be saved, and we all know why. He was abused and he was tormented pretty badly. And that I guess that I guess the letters on his eyes is SDC, which was shown around the credit scene, which supposed to mean, I believe, and theoretically, Schnee Dust Company. Looks like to me he must have been tormented and bullied pretty badly by all kinds of humans. No wonder he couldn't let go of that hate and he became a monster of his own. But it looks like to me Blake therefore hugs Yang while Yang comforts Blake, knowing that they made the toughest decision to to stab Adam fatally and killed him. And we see to it that the robot lady was trying to stop Maria and the others, and she tries to summon all of her armies to shoot them down. But apparently that's not going to be happening because Argus Base was trying to contact their commander from the beginning, because unfortunately a Grimm of a Leviathan and many more Grimm are coming to the town, which apparently resulted because the battle between Blake and Adam, and Yang comes in to fight Adam, and then Ruby's fight with the giant robot lady. So that's the reason why the Grimm are approaching and causing major chaos. Even Ruby can only look on in horror of realizing what just happened right now, and that's about it. So overall, without a lot of detail in this episode, I'm gonna tell you guys simple words it's just a battle action oriented episode where Ruby and the others take on the giant robot while Adam goes up against Blake and Yang and eventually fatally kills him. And of course Blake mourns his death and etc. and promises not to break her promise with Yang and the others, etc. So it looks like to me next episode, and of course a new type of Grimm that's a Leviathan shows up and is about to cause major chaos and mayhem. So I don't know how this one's going to turn out, but one thing was sure, our heroes are going to have one hell of a battle in their hands, that's for sure. So until then, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.